Hello, everyone. Episode 9, Season 5, Breaking Bad. This episode is called Blood Money. And thank you for telling me that there was a 6-month gap between episode 8 and this one. That must have been so freaking painful. I can't even imagine. With how episode 8 ended, that week would have been killer. Anyway, but knowing that there was such a gap, I am very excited to get into this episode because if they had a gap that big, then I feel like season 5, it's almost like this is episode 1 of season 6 is kind of how I'm feeling if they gave a gap that big. Anyway, or half of season 5 is like part 1 and this half is now part 2. So I'm looking forward to this. I am looking forward to the scenes with Hank. I want to know what he's thinking. I want to know what's going on in his mind. And ultimately, I just want to know what happens. I have no predictions. I have no idea what is going to happen. The other question I have, so in the last episode, Walt told Skyler he was out. I didn't believe him, so I'm interested to see if he's being serious. I mean, the way that the episode ended, it certainly felt like it in a way, but I don't think Walt, I have a hard time believing that he's truly done. So yeah. Let's get into it, shall we? Thank you so much for watching with me. The fact that this episode is called Blood Money makes me think that maybe we're not out. We're in someone's pool. Well, abandoned property pool. Oh, wait. Oh my God. That's literally their house. Holy shit. I did not even recognize the back, but now I recognize the front. Okay, so we have oh yeah, okay. We have jumped time. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Some serious catching up needs to occur. Walt doesn't even look like Walt anymore. He's got all his hair back, big beard. And the house has been, wow, look at this house though. So what is he back here for, I wonder? Oh, this sucks, dude. Like, I'm sure there's obviously there's reasons for why the house is this way, but completely spray painted and wrecked on the inside. What does this say? Oh shit. Oh. This must have been wild for y'all to not only wait 6 months, but then the episode starts off with this. Is that thing still in here? No fucking way. Wow. I'm just curious how much time has passed. I feel like we need a scene with Holly to confirm that. She's probably well, I don't think that much time has passed, but. Oh no. She looks terrified.
Hello, Carol.
Yeah. Damn. Wow. God, I have so many questions, but I'm just going to sit and I'm just going to enjoy it. My questions will be answered, I know for a fact. Because I know this show has a really good ending. It's not one of those shows that ended poorly and people were upset by the last season or anything Oh, are we following up with Hank in the bathroom? We must be. Sitting there fucking flabbergasted, I'm sure. How do you even begin to confront about this is my question.
Hey, buddy. Ready for a cold one?
Nah, I'm feeling 100%. No, I'm good. I think we need to shove off.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, don't worry about it. I have plenty of help.
Thank you for having us. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey. You okay to drive?
Yeah.
Do better.
Aw. I wonder if the opening for this episode
Oh, hi, Walt.
is the end of the show,
I can't believe it. Wait,
like finale, like how the show ends. And so now these next however many episodes are filling in the gap between now and then.
and you know where they were 3 or 4 months ago.
Ugh. Hank's actor is so good. Can't remember his name, but he's very good. Careful, please don't. Oh gosh.
Hank, you okay? Hank!
Oh god.
Hank! Just take a breath.
Walt didn't do anything to him, did he?
All they did was rule out a heart attack. What if it happens again?
It's not gonna happen again. And do not tell Skylar.
What? Why?
Just don't.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Hank!
Oh yeah, you don't even need to analyze it to know it's the exact same writing. The exact same person. God, how is he gonna handle this? Because he can now go back to like their whole little year and a half and fucking car wash, Walt's second cell phone, the gambling was actually drugs. I don't know what route Hank's gonna take. Did I say route? Route. Route for you Americans.
And Pine is still our biggest seller, right? So
Oh
maybe
gosh,
we
Walt.
move that over to the cash register by the 5-hour energy drink.
He seems pretty serious about being out, being that he's here and talking about this stuff.
If our story is that the car wash is successful, what do successful car wash owners do? They buy more car washes. Listen, we'll be laundering that money for years. Wouldn't 2 be better than 1?
I'll think about it.
What if people don't want to sell? There's always that possibility.
$21.99 if you're interested in getting rid of those water spots.
Just the regular, that's fine.
Hi, Lydia.
Please give this to your car wash professional and have an A1 day.
I knew there would be a drop in quality, a 68%. This is not what I agreed to.
I left a viable operation. The rest was up to you.
Oh, Todd. So Todd's still doing it, is my guess, but Todd's not as good as Jesse and Walt.
A lot of moving parts.
None of which are my concern.
You're putting me in a box here.
None of my concern.
So as of right now, he seems out, but there's something that's gonna...
What's up?
Just wondering who washes a rental car. Well, who was that?
She's a former business associate who wants me to go back, and I won't.
Oh, shit. Skylar's gonna go fucking say some words, I think.
Enrique, this one's finished. Terminado, gracias. Get out of here. Now,
Excuse me?
never come back here. Go.
That was very firm Skylar right there. Oh, Hank. Man's just stressed to the max.
You going in today?
No.
Stay home, rest, don't even think about work. All right, see you there.
Yeah, that's gonna be impossible. That's all he's thinking about is Heisenberg.
Morning, Mrs. Schrader.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Just dropping these off, ma'am. Where'd you like them?
Bring it around to the garage, guys. I got it.
Okay,
This is everything since like day one. I feel like at this point he's trying to find anything that will link to Walt in some capacity, besides the Walt Whitman book from Gale. Remember that surveillance footage from fucking season, it might have actually been season 1 or season 2, with Walt and Jesse going into that one building to get, I think it was methylamine back then too, but I wonder if they still have that. Hank. Picture's horrible. It's literally what I was just saying. Oh my gosh. This is literally what I was referring to. That's fucking awesome. I like that they showed that.
I'm on the Starship Enterprise,
Hi,
macking on
Jesse.
Yeoman. The Enterprise is 5 parsecs out of Rigel 12.
I haven't seen anything Star Trek ever, so this conversation is the closest was Galaxy Quest, which was just a homage.
You want to hear this or not?
Yeah, go.
Okay, finally, Kirk. You can't take
Jesse's tuning out. I think he already tuned out a long time ago. Going to see Barbie tomorrow, so I'm gonna redo my nails because they're very chipped now. Gonna do bright pink since I don't really wear pink.
Hey man, where are you going? You're missing the best part.
Fill this out, bring it back to me.
Is he asking Saul to identity change, maybe?
You know you can't smoke that up in here.
Yeah, Jesse Pinkman's out here smoking pot. Pinkman, he'll see you now.
I think Jesse knew if he did that. I feel bad for everyone else waiting out there, because I feel like he's not going to see them.
Barn door open.
Barn door.
Your fly's undone.
Thing in the jails. I mean, when they start to whack the lawyers, that's when I draw the line.
Yeah.
This goes to Kaylee Ehrmantraut, and that goes to Mr. and Mrs. Albert Sharp.
Mm.
$2.5 million each, total of 5. Drew Sharp's parents.
That's the kid on TV, the missing. But why would you scratch that? Sack full of cash on their doorstep, that's just gonna raise more questions. Kaylee Ehrmantraut, that's Mike's granddaughter. So this is Mike's money.
It's mine.
And you're giving it to Kaylee Ehrmantraut.
That's what Mike wanted.
You've been in touch? So we're just talking about charity? The feds have already taken Kaylee's money twice. What are you going for a hat trick?
Saul, are you gonna do this or not?
Yes, absolutely. I live to serve. And kid, you might want to think about cleaning up a little, getting some rest. You'd look better.
Let's get it done.
He's fine. He's hanging in there.
You know who this is? Don't hang up on me. There's a problem. There's 5 million of them here in my office.
No, don't. Just hold on to it. Calm down. I'll handle it.
They made so much money that now they have nowhere to put it. Because any sort of deposit or transfer, anything is just going to raise everyone's red flags. Ew.
You want to talk me through this? What you were thinking?
Blood money. This is why Jesse doesn't want it. Episode title.
You have any explanation at all?
Yeah, it's as simple as he doesn't want it. Money, exactly.
It's blood money.
Okay, yes, all right. I was trying to win an argument, and I was wrong. This is your money. Come on, you've earned it.
You won't see it any differently.
Drew Sharp. That is a terrible memory, no doubt about it. You need to stop focusing on the darkness behind you. The past is the past. But now that's over.
Aaron's lashes are so long.
You're out. And so am I. That's right. I'm done. I've been out for about a month. Why Kaylee Ehrmantraut?
She needs someone looking after her.
Mike is perfectly capable of looking after his own granddaughter.
Offing Mike's guys, if he was out there, you'd have to look over your shoulder for the rest of your life, and that's not how you do things. So I think he's dead, and I think you know that.
I don't know that. I did not kill Mike.
You shot him, though.
And he got into his car and he drove away. And for all I know, he is alive and well.
He could be, actually. But no, didn't we see a body in the back
If
of
he
the
does
car?
come back and he doesn't understand why I had to do what I did, that's on me. I need you to believe this.
So he's out there. He's okay.
Yes. And he's certainly capable to.
Maybe he's waiting for the right time to show back up, if he is alive. Maybe Mike would help Hank get Walt. That would be something.
You know, Uncle Hank's still not feeling well, so bowling's off tomorrow night. Really? So you're spared a night out with the family. You do not have to look so happy about it.
I'll be right back.
Wonder if Walt just had a hunch. Uh-oh. You gonna notice it's gone.
Have you seen Leaves of Grass? Walt Whitman, dark green hardcover?
I didn't even know he had that.
It'll show up.
Might show up, but not in the way that you're thinking.
What's wrong with Hank?
It's a stomach bug, sounds like. He hasn't been to work all week. Well, good night.
Is he thinking that Hank planted something on the car?
Mister, can you help me out? Pass some change.
Is Jesse about to give all this money to this guy?
Come here, I got something for you.
Or is he gonna give him just a few stacks? Honestly, if I was Jesse and I really truly just wanted to get rid of this money, I would just each day just have a few in the pockets and just start giving them out. Spread it around, you know? Oh, wow. Yeah, literally, yeah, just start fucking tossing it everywhere. Oh, that was a bad throw. Oh, Jesse. He does not want this money. Oh, Walt, what are you doing? Oh, gosh.
Hey, guys. How are you? Good to see you. How you doing?
I feel like Hank's heart is racing right now because my heart is nearly racing.
Good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Well, you know, been better.
When I heard you weren't going into work, well, looks like you have the work coming to you. Well, Skylar will be very happy to hear that you're feeling better. Which reminds me, I better get back to it.
Just swung by just to see how you're doing.
Feel better.
This is so hard for Hank, dude. Like, you never want to think, what are you gonna do?
You're gonna laugh, but I have to ask you about this. I mean, it looks just like the GPS tracker that we used on Gus Fring, doesn't it? You wouldn't know anything about this, would you, Hank? You okay? I gotta say, I don't like the way you're looking at me right now.
All along, it was you! You drove into traffic to keep me from that laundry.
Calm down.
That call I got, tell me Marie was in the hospital. That wasn't Pinkman. You had my cell number. You killed 10 witnesses to save your sorry ass. You bombed a nursing home. Heisenberg. You lying, two-faced sack of shit.
Hank.
I will put you under the jail.
Just take a breath, okay? Just listen to yourself. These wild accusations, they could destroy our family.
Damn.
And for what?
Shit about family.
Hank, my cancer is back.
Good. Rot, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry you feel that way. In 6 months, you won't have someone to prosecute. I would never see the inside of a jail cell. I'm a dying man. My right hand to God. That is all that I am.
Skylar, bring the kids here, and then we'll talk.
That is not going to happen.
I don't know who you are. I don't even know who I'm talking to.
Maybe your best course would be to tread lightly.
Ooh, it's a little threat. Amazing, amazing scene to cap off the episode. Whew. Oh my gosh. Little confrontation between Hank and Walt. Hank has been spending the whole week piecing every little thing together. And so I love that he kind of like went down the list of things, like when the two of them were, he recognized you were keeping me from the laundry. He recognized you killed 10 people, 9 of which were in jail. 1 was the lawyer, etc., etc., etc. Now, Walt saying the cancer's back, I'm dead in 6 months. I don't know if that's legit. Like, yes, we did have the scene where he was back in a medical facility getting, you know, medication or whatever, but I don't know. It's just a question really of like that opening scene of this episode clearly down the road in the future. It's just a matter of how far in the future is that? I don't know. But oh my gosh. This is so exciting. Hank's actor is so good. That confrontation with Walt was everything. Just the way his face looked and then the lighting on his face to like really bring out his eyes and like the color of them and just the way that his angry face is like just shows the bottom teeth. I don't know. He looked kind of, but I mean, yeah. I didn't know if Walt was going to be super straight up like, why was this on my car kind of thing. And yeah, there's no way that Hank could have lied. Hank is not the kind of liar that Walt was and is. And also, I think Hank realized in this conversation, I mean, it wasn't totally clear, but when he said, have Skylar bring the kids here and we'll talk, and Walt said that's not going to happen, I wonder if Hank realized in that moment that Skylar knows about everything. Like, I wonder if that clicked in for him. Because I feel like Hank initially probably thinks, oh, Skylar and the kids have no clue what's going on. And that was originally true for a while, but then Skylar is part of this and absolutely knows what's going on. So yeah, gosh, I'm just so excited for more. I'm just so good. so good. And then Jesse with this blood money, I feel so bad for him, but I like what he's doing though, because here's the thing, nobody aside from that homeless guy, like with him just driving down the street in a poorer neighborhood, a poverty neighborhood, and just tossing the bundles, like nobody's seeing him unless they were to take the money to go get fingerprint checks. But at that point, there's been so many hands that will have touched it probably. So I feel like at that point, it's fairly untraceable. But that's the best way to do it. Just fucking drive around everywhere and just start handing out money to people, to random strangers. I mean, that's the most easiest and logical way of getting rid of money like that, right? If he truly doesn't want it. And then this whole Mike thing. So I was under the impression that Mike was gone, like dead. But that conversation between Walt and Jesse about Mike being alive, I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. That would be wild if he just like, if he was still in the show and just like randomly showed up like 2 or 3 episodes from now. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. I thought that there was a scene where Mike's body was in the trunk of the car. But maybe it was someone else. Maybe it was, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm excited to find out. So, I don't know that I have anything else left to say. I feel like my reaction spoke for itself. I was only going to watch this episode today, but I think I might have to just watch one more before I dive into some editing. I can't spend all day recording stuff. I do have to edit today. So, yeah, I'm gonna give the next one a run because I'm intrigued. So anyway, thank you so much for watching with me. I really appreciate it, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care.